Hi guys, welcome back. It's Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and I am here with the collective update for Twin Flames, Light Workers, Star Seeds, Indigos, Shamans, Witches, Earth Angels, Mystics, however you resonate under the spiritual umbrella. And so I'm communicating this information because we have the full moon coming on the 28th, as well as the retrograde on the 30th. So I know you guys may have been feeling the energies, may have been trying to really get control of things. You've seen, you know, a little light shine within your twin flame connections, however this resonates. And my soul sister, who is so dear to my heart, asked me to post, and I couldn't go to sleep until I posted tonight. So, Jazzy Mom, shouting you out. This is for you. Thank you for being such a beautiful light. Thank you for just showing up and showing out as much as you do. And I am so grateful that Divine has allowed you and I to connect as soul sisters. And so this one here is for you. So for the collective, before I start, it's very important. I want you guys to head over to the Etsy shop. It's Chrissy Crystal Indigo. It's so important. I need for all of you guys to get the chakra shots. That is going to help you align, that is going to help you meditate, that is going to calm you, because as we are in the energy of the age of Aquarius, you are not understanding these shifts, these light flows, these downloads, and I'm going to need for you guys to stay strong. I've gotten a lot of messages, talked to a lot of people over the last couple of days, and it has become a little difficult for those who are starting their journey or only been on their journey for a couple months or maybe even a year. So that's for you. Also, if you need an Akashic record session, I'm your girl. So if you want to understand why, you and your divine counterparts are in each other's connection, or if you're a star seed, if you're a light worker, what is your soul calling, in those sessions, past life regression, Akashic records, you get the information that spirit wants you to know now. So say, for example, when I started my journey, I only was told I was a crystal indigo and that I had a shaman spirit guide that watched over me. As I grew into my spiritual gifts, then more information came along, because it's, sometimes spirit feels like you're not quite ready to get everything. So anybody who's had an Akashic record session with me, they will tell you, it starts coming up, you start to understand, and you're in your flow. I have some in-office sessions this week, love and light to my new clients that are coming into the office. I'm so happy and glad to work with you guys. This is what I've been manifesting. This is my life path and purpose, and I'm so honored to have a beautiful group of you guys supporting me along the way, your beautiful comments, everything. Lastly, if you guys would like to donate to the channel, you can. I have a Amazon wish list. You can go pick out the oracle decks you want me to use on the channel. And also, if you can't afford to donate, no biggie. Follow me on Instagram at Chrissy the Crystal Indigo, and there you will get the IG story information, twin flame energy updates, light codes, astrological updates. It's so important. If you know what's happening before it gets in that energy, it helps you brace yourself. All right. And so, with that being said, we're going to dive right into the reading. So this is for the collective. The first card out is the Hermit card. So a lot of you may have experiences your divine counterpart over the last couple of weeks or month really in hermit mode, really not communicating in the 3D, but communicating in the 5D. So this can be interchangeable, happening for you too, divine feminine. I can attest my divine masculine showed up in my vision, and I hadn't seen my divine counterpart since November 4th in my vision. And I got up and I was just like, something going down, something going down. And that divine feminine, got to get it in order, energy rolled right on in, right? And so this is the energy. You and your divine counterpart have been in solitude, haven't been communicating, but you guys have been doing the work on yourself. So in this time of solitude, in this time of silence, you guys have been doing the work on yourself. Now few of you, or maybe a lot of you, you have to let me know in the comment sections. You guys may have communicated a little bit, maybe have had meetups. I know I'm not the only one that happened to, in regards to the energy shifting. And so what I'm going to say right off the jump, do not respond out of loving energy. When your divine counterpart reaches out, or when your divine feminine reaches out, respond with love. Choose to go high. It's so important at this time. Your divine counterpart, whether feminine or divine masculine, is getting the courage to reach out. I need you. You know, what's going on? You know, I need your support. Whatever it is, however they come, don't automatically go into that low vibrational energy and be like, oh no, because you know, when I needed you, you know, you silenced me like a lamb. You know, no, this is not happening. Don't be in that energy. The minute it happened to me, I immediately was on unconditional love. Yeah, what's up? For sure, I'm down. What's up? You understand? And immediately I noticed, I didn't think of our arguments. I didn't think of what happened during separation. I didn't think of being ghosted. I didn't think of anything like that, because this was the first time finally your divine counterpart, or, you know, divine feminine, divine masculine, spoke out and said, I need you. Right? And so this is beautiful for the collective. You haven't heard it just on my channel, and you guys know I don't preach union every single video. That's not me. I keep it real. If you don't like it, you can skip to another page if you want rainbows and fluffy cups, because that's not going to work with me. But I did tell you, check out the other channels, because come the age of Aquarius, it was divine masculine's turn to start ascending, to start going through their awakening, to start going through what it is they needed to go through. Share in the comments. Like, we are family. We need to support each other. We all need a support group. We know that we can't talk to our regular friends about these connections, because they'll be like, oh, I would have been gone a long time ago. You say, what? What happened? When? Right? But we all understand what the connection is. Right? And it feels so good when you can talk to your fellow soul tribe sister or soul tribe brother and you can relate. Right? So this is beautiful energy with that hermit. 9, that hermit mode, that quietness, that going on that journey. Now it's coming into the union and you guys communicating and talking to each other. We have the next card out, 2 talks about choices. The 2 of Cups. Look how they hold each other so tight. And this is bringing me to a space, because you guys know I don't even be putting my business out there in the street, but, you know, this happened to me. And, you know, after hearing you, you know, your divine counterpart, like, you know, say, I need you. What's up? You down? All right, I got you. And then to get that hug like this, right? And it's like in my heart, man, you must have been hurting. It must took you a lot of courage to open up and say, I need you. Right? And this is one of the most beautiful spirits that I've seen in a while. Right? And so this is the energy that you need to be in. This is the energy your divine counterpart is in. And you notice, once you guys start to slowly communicate with each other, slowly start to understand, here comes the triggers. Oh no, because maybe, you know, they leaving and they going over there to do this, or, you know, they gonna, you know, stab you in the back and blah, 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 blah. You notice how every time you guys are being set up for success, here comes those entities interfering. Block it out. Whatever you do, respond with the love. Do not let the dark side win, because they are trying to prevent a lot of twin flames from coming into connection to continue raising the vibration of the planet. Because again, a lot of you divine counterparts are going to be power couples, change the world in miraculous ways. Don't give in, okay? The next card out, Queen of Swords. When I saw this, I smiled, because I was like, yep, the divine feminine, you know, for those who this is resonating with, stood up, stood in his or her power, and was like, you know what? All right, you need time. You need to be alone. Bet. I'll hold space for you, but let me, do what I gotta do. Let me finish, lighting my light around the world. Let me finish focusing on my life path, purpose, and mission. You weren't playing any games. Not this time. I know how I'm going to deal with you. We're gonna communicate on the 5D. You don't want no healing in the 3D? Guess what? I'll send you a hit in the 5D. Even though you think I don't care, even though you think I'm not paying attention, even though you think I'm walking away, I'm holding space and I got your back, baby. So this is that energy. And she's still, or he's still, as divine feminine, saying, come correct or don't come at all. You already know how I'm moving. But the divine masculine is realizing their divine counterpart. Spirit has showed them a sign. Spirit has showed them something. And maybe one day, if you continue to, move on that love vibration, they'll get the strength, just like they said they need you to communicate how and what's been going on. So for my divine counterpart, it was funny because I have a statue behind my door, right? And right before my divine counterpart came over, I kept thinking like, let me move the statue. And something was like, you better not move that statue. You better not move that statue. And I was just like, thinking like, oh my God, if my divine counterpart sees this statue, he's going to think I'm in here doing like, concoctions and like potions. And I'm just like torn. And it's like, you don't move that statue. And I was like, fine, I'm not going to move it. And my divine counterpart walks in, like, doesn't even give the statue like 3 glances. And it just went on talking normal. Crystals laid all out, just was talking normal as possible. And I remember when my divine counterpart first came into my new space and saw my altar layout and like literally looked at it, rolled, like bucked the eyes, and then like had like an evil like kind of reaction, like a smirk of like, ugh, like, like, what's that? Like, you know what I mean? Because we've been trying to get our divine counterparts to understand the spiritual journey. And because they've all had different situations growing up, they've been fearful of it. And so just like I've communicated to my divine counterpart, listen, I'm not of dark, right? I don't discriminate against anybody. What you do is what you do. It's all love and light here, but I'm only speaking for me. I'm not of dark. You won't catch me, concocting something up to give to somebody so they can come between somebody's marriage or anything like that. I don't roll like that, and I will tell you, get out my face. I don't move like that. I help you on your journey and in positive ways, in ways that you will succeed, right? I help you in your twin flame when I do the twin flame healing sessions, and I've gotten so many beautiful, feedback from the twin flame healing session. And then that's when I realized I couldn't fully heal my own twin flame like I do for you guys, because it's a conflict of interest. But someone else can heal my divine counterpart. But again, doing the work, calling on your guides, working your hands as you work through their chakras, as you clear your chakras, you're both healing. All right? So the overall energy is the Chariot, movement forward. Again, a lot of you divine counterparts have had past lives with each other in Atlantis, past life with each other in Egypt, and that's why you guys have that strong energy, pull back with each other. But there's movement forward. 7 is a very spiritual number. You have the yellow in the background, the golden light, enlightenment. So this is really important for the collective. The energy that wanted to show itself, you guys won't believe this. We have the Hangman. And what do you see? Divine feminine helping divine masculine, supporting. This is beautiful. That's number 12. You guys may have been seeing 12 a lot. 12, 12, 17, 17, 3, 1, 3, 14, 14. The next card out, we have 9 of Pentacles. So again, self-love, supporting, but actually taking care of you. Divine feminine, you are on the roll when it comes to, what you're trying to do with your life purpose, your mission. You've come to that point where you know self-love is the best love. Okay? The next energy out, 9 again. We have, I'm on bended knees for you. What do you need? What do you want? How can I cater to you? What do you need me to do? So if you were the one that was always giving, always supporting, always being there, roles are reversing. That's coming to an end. You're going to be taken care of. After the 9, we have the 10, completion. Look at this here. So the end all be all, right? Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy. And this is beautiful. This is the union card for me, besides the 1111 card. All right. And look, we have Knight of Cups. As divine feminine, focus on, his or her life or path, purpose, mission. You have your divine counterpart looking back, like, do you still know I'm here? Like, do you still see me? Do you still love me? Like, that type of energy. And it could be interchangeable, however your situation's unfolding right now. Because remember, it comes to the point in the connection where the roles reverse. Divine feminine is like, listen, whatever. And divine masculine is like, come on, like it changes, right? So this is beautiful energy. And I want you guys to remember, as divine feminines, respond with love, focus on your life path and purpose, mission, get out there, get your supplies, what you need for your purpose, because I'm telling you, it's going to take off. Now, for the Twin Flame Mystic Moon Oracle spread for divine masculine, we have solitude again. Hermit card was the first card out. They were in solitude. They're still in solitude. So some of them are coming forward. They're communicating with you a little bit, but they're not full blown, like every day at your house, or, you're taking it slow. And so that's what Spirit is asking us to do. Remember, we have full moon in Leo on the 28th, and we have the retrograde starting on the 30th. So remember to keep crystals around your computers. Make sure that you back up your computers. Make sure that, you keep your energy in alignment when you're at work. Don't, respond quickly anytime something's, not of integrity. Just really go into that solitude type of energy where it's like, you know what? I'm not saying anything till after February 20th, right? The next card out, we have victim. And so some of the divine masculines feel victim, like, in that energy, sort of like regret a little bit of, how many people they've screwed over, or what happened. I'm not trying to bash the divine masculine, but it's that victim energy. Like, now it's time for you to really face up and own your accountability. Like, really get yourself in alignment, really focus on what, you're being called to do. And, for a lot of you, you have the answer for your divine counterpart, right? Will they listen? Like, I know how you can be successful. I know how you can really increase your revenue. I know, but will they listen? Because again, they just to them, they think you like this magical, like fairy, just like always in la la land. Because that's how my divine counterpart, sees me. I'm always like, with that bubbly energy when I'm with my divine counterpart. Others don't see that. And it's like, like I'm just a fairy with wings. Like, and I know sometimes he look at me and be like, this girl is lost in the sauce. But with this coming out, it's like your divine counterpart is thinking about everything that they, that they should have done right. Okay. Then we have self-worth, realizing their self-worth. And, no connection is going to come to the fullest potential when no one is realizing their self-worth. I am worthy. I am enough. I am amazing. And so this is what your divine counterpart is going through right now, that self-worth energy. And then we also have the inner child, okay, inner child. And so this is them purging what happened to them in their childhood, purging, the things that they've seen, purging, their thoughts. Like, I've always been told, this is one way with religion, or this is one way with life. But as I'm getting older, as I'm going through what I don't understand, I'm starting to see that it was a lie. And so for a lot of people, that go through this journey, that could be big. It was big for me because I was just like, wait a minute. You mean we're all one? Boom. And I had to come to that realization on my own. And then my mentor clarified it. Yep, bingo. All right, for divine feminine, family, that 4 of Wands energy, that foundation. This is what divine feminine is focused on: life path and purpose, mission, you know, building that solid foundation, building his or her business, okay? Then we have mirroring, right? But we're mirroring in a different type of energy. So I'm going to, you know, you shouldn't mirror how your divine counterpart is mirroring you, because you guys will never be at the same level. You have to take, you know, take it up a notch. So if your divine counterpart is sad, if your divine counterpart's going through the motions, you need to be lifting your vibration. And I get it. For the divine feminines, we all have so much work to do. And it's like divine masculines just sit there and just be. But no, we're helping them as we ascend. So with the mirroring, make sure that you're paying attention to your meditations, your alignments of how your chakras are, etc. And when you feel that low vibrational energy or those triggers, transmute it immediately. My students have learned how to transmute energy in the class that we have every Tuesday and Saturday. Again, if you guys want to join the class and you're trying to figure out how to work your spiritual gifts, my students, I let them practice their gifts on me, okay? Not afraid, not nervous, and it's the most beautiful experience ever to tell each one, okay, you sent me this, you sent me this, you sent me that color, you sent me this. So it's really important for the collective, okay? And those classes are only $40 a week. You get 2 classes a week for $40. You cannot beat that. All right, so the next card out for Divine Feminine is Big Dreams. This full moon is going to be a doozy. It's the full moon in Leo. Look to see where Leo's in your chart and, you know, read up on that information. And so with the full moon in Leo, you guys are going to come to the realization about your dreams, about your goals, about what's your next steps, what needs to happen, what you want to do. Again, say what you want to see. And then every day you visualize yourself in that environment that you want to be in, or making that abundance that you want to make, okay? And again, the full moon manifestation pack is really good for affirmations, and the Era of Abundance pack as well. So Divine Feminine, the answer is yes. So whatever you've been wondering about, whatever been niggling at your little heartstrings, the answer is yes. The overall energy, release. So Divine Feminine's releasing, Divine Masculine's releasing. But again, you know, when your divine counterpart goes silent, you feel that energy. And so transmute that energy, because it's heavy, it's tough. You didn't just wake up and you're like, oh, I feel like crap. Where did that energy come from? What did you dream about? Have you started your dream journal so you can keep track of your visions? This is so important. All right. The energy. We have free will. All right. Compromise. Stuck. Deception. Metamorphosis. Shadow work. Patience. Tribe. Dark night of the soul. Abandon. Okay? And so, again, for some of you, your divine counterpart may have not like laid it all out on a silver platter, but you know something is changing, something is shifting. But Spirit is reminding us, be patient, don't push, take your time, okay? In the Romance Angels, calling in your soulmate, okay? So it says, your prayers, affirmations, and visualizations help bring you together. What did I just talk to you guys about? What did I just communicate to you guys? This is so important, okay? We have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. So some of you, Valentine's, you guys are going to do some cool things together. I want to know which one of you Divine Feminines got taken out for Valentine's Day. Because I swear, if I get even a teddy bear or I don't get anything for Valentine's Day. Every Valentine's Day, I take myself out and I pick something and I'm like, this is my gift to myself, right? And so when you have divine counterparts that don't believe in that type of stuff, and you know, some people feel like every day you should be celebrated and stuff like that, but it's about like the little girly stuff, you know what I mean? All right. So the next card out is let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Again, your soul tribe, your guardian angels, your archangels, your spirit guides. These are the people, these are the energies that you need to be communicating to when it talks about let your friends help you. Your real friends in the 3D world is not going to understand this connection if they're not spiritually awakened. All right. Overall energy, children. Your love life is being affected by children. So, you could have kids, your divine counterpart could have kids, or one of you may not have kids and the other one does. But again, it's something happening with children that's getting in the way of this connection, right? So you guys let me know how that resonates for you. So we're going to dive into the Moonology spread. So the first card out for Divine Masculine, bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. So if you and your divine counterpart was not communicating when the new moon in Aquarius energy was, no, that hasn't even happened yet, I don't think. Nope. New moon in Aquarius is on the way. Bring love into the situation. My bad, guys. So with the new moon in Aquarius that is coming up after this full moon, you guys may experience something within your heart chakras in regards to the matters of love when it comes to you guys. All right. This is for Divine Masculine. The next card, surrender to the divine. Full moon. We have that on the 28th. Surrender to the divine. This is so important. The next card for Divine Feminine, we have step out of your comfort zone, North Node. Step out of your comfort zone, North Node. So what sign is your North Node in your natal chart, right? Then it says, don't let your past hold you back, South Node. So it's funny how the North Node and South Node energy is coming out, right? Look to see what your North Node is. Look to see what your South Node is. That's very important, and read upon it when you're in Cafe Astrology. All right. So we're going to dive into Life Purpose Oracle. So for Divine Masculine, you are on the right path. Keep doing what you're doing because it's working. When I tell you the energy with my divine counterpart, I almost started quick walking and moonwalking across the floor after my divine counterpart left because the energy was so different. I couldn't even try to think of something negative or be like, oh no, because tomorrow, I don't know. It just felt different. And so, some of them are waking up. They're ready to answer the call. And at the same time, they're scared. They're confused because of everything they've been taught. That's why it's so important with you guys that have kids and you're very spiritual. Take them to those crystal shops. Take them around to experience different things. So when they get older, they can make their choices. They can't say, oh no, we were only supposed to be this religion or go to this church. So they can understand, right? So their awakening isn't rough or hard. Next card out for Divine Masculine, creative expression. Your soul longs to express itself creatively. And so this was the clarifier for you're on the right path, because I'm like, okay, what are they working on? What are they working towards? And so this is it, the creative expression. Like, they have so many gifts within them. This is what they can do in regards to their life path and purpose to bring more abundance, okay? Divine Feminine, music. Your connection to music is healing for yourself and others. So some of you may have the gift to work with the sound bowl. Some of you may have the gift of sound within you where your voice or your singing, tuning heals your clients, okay? The next card out is children, and this is the overall energy. No, this is for Divine Feminine. Your life purpose involves helping teaching children and healing children. And so with this, a lot of you guys are going to work with little golden children, little star seeds, little, indigos that are coming up that aren't understanding, but you will be the go-to person where they start to understand their journey. The overall message for the collective, the overall gift, leadership, take charge of the situation, right? Take charge. So this is really beautiful. And under that, trust. Trust the feelings and dreams to guide your career path. Write your stuff down, guys. All right. And for some of you, if you want to start using your crystal balls, make sure you get a rose quartz or selenite or, a crystal that you can actually tune in and look. if you get a glass crystal ball first out, it may be hard for you to tune into your gifts if you are a seer, okay? So this is the reading for the collective. Do not forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Instagram. Remember, that is my backup page. I have all 4,700 of you over here. I need you migrating over there just in case, so that way you can have another place to watch the videos. It's so important. It's not me trying to rack up on followers, because as you can see on my Instagram, for those who aren't following me already, I don't post a lot. I do put a lot on my IG story, but I do not post a lot on the front page. So with that being said, get your chakra shot, get your Air of Abundance crystal pack, or your Twin Flame crystal pack, or your protection crystal pack. Like, there's so much there for you guys in your spiritual needs. You're in my email and in the comment section asking questions. What can we do? What do I need to do? I have everything laid out for you for your journey in regards to sessions, readings, and also products. And they're very affordable. The exchange is very affordable. And so with that being said, I'm sending you guys so much love and light and abundance. And let's really rock the socks off of this retrograde. I put the intention out that we all will get through this retrograde with flying colors, more abundance, more focus, and more love. Love and light, guys.